kindergarten teacher at Midland Elementary School. And so today we're here to talk to you about Edpuzzle, and we're going to hop into that.
Okay, first of all, we have set up an Edmodo group for you because we have put all of the resources into this Edmodo group. So when you leave, if you have any questions, you can go back to the resources. We have a tutorial, a YouTube tutorial in here that's very helpful. We also have 2 PDF files that give step-by-step instructions on how to use the program as a teacher and also how to use the program as a student. That's just for your reference for later. A fairly new program that is designed for you to use video in your classroom for small group activities, homework, classroom assignments, differentiated instruction. For example, for the elementary teachers, if you're doing small group guided reading, you can set up an Edpuzzle class for your small groups to get on when you're not working with them, and they can watch videos that are designed around the curriculum or standards that you're teaching, and you can incorporate questions. You can insert audio if you want to pause the video and add something that's not in the video but that you feel is relevant that they need to know. You can do that.
We have some chart paper out there. How would you use Edpuzzle in your classroom? If you could take videos, when is a time in your room that you would use Edpuzzle? I know for me during workstation time as a kindergarten teacher, you may do it when you have a substitute, because what Edpuzzle does is lets the people watch the video, and then you can have questions to make sure your students are actually paying attention. So you know they're not just skipping through the video, not really retaining the information. It actually gives you assessments in there that you can put to make sure that your kids get it. And then it sends that data back to you, so I can say, you know, Allison, I know that you didn't watch the video because you got all these questions wrong. You need to go back and try again, and let's revamp and look at some different ways that you can understand this content. So we have paper and markers on there. So if you'll just list or chart some ways, you can do a web, ways that you may want to use it in your classroom.
I liked what she said about when you have a substitute, so the kids are responsible for their learning while you're out.
And now I'm going to talk to you about creating a login. So we were already logged in as a teacher here. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you how to create a login, and then you're actually going to be able to create it. So you're just going to go here. It's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to go to www.edpuzzle.com. You're going to go Teacher, Start Now. Oh. Flip me over. We're already logged in there. Log out.
Sign up on the right.
Teacher, start now.
All right. You got it.
You can do it this way.
Okay.
At the
Sign
top
up.
where it says sign up.
And now we're signing up as a teacher, and you're going to enter in your full name. You're going to enter in your email account.
Then create a password. So it's.
And you're going to confirm your password.
Yes.
Can I sign up with Edmodo or?
No, you go out of Edmodo. You can if you would like.
Okay.
You can sign up with Edmodo.
When it comes up, if you'll just click no thanks, because we're going to walk you through it. So
now there are once you get logged in, we'll wait for everyone to get logged in. Right, because you're going to have the opportunity to make this video. So I would think about like standards that you teach each year, or a standard that's coming up that you could use to create your Edpuzzle today. So it's something that will be effective in your classroom.
you're going to be creating this as we go along. So if you can find a video that you feel like would be useful.
So we're going to give you a moment, get everybody, is everybody where they need to be. You do not have to use one from Discovery Ed today. If you want to just use a YouTube video, if that's easier for you to get on, if you don't know your Discovery Ed login, like you may have already uploaded one. But today we used one from YouTube and we used one from Discovery Ed, so you would know how to use both of those resources. So this is the good part. You're going to be able to see if your students are doing their work. You're going to be able to see if they understand what the content was and be able to assess everything that they've learned. So you can pick the question. Why add quizzes during the video? You can put formative assessment in there to check their understanding. So, go ahead and we'll start the video.
Statue of Liberty is a huge statue in the middle of New York Harbor. It was given to America by the French in 1886. The French gave the statue to America in representation of international friendship. Over the years, it has become a symbol of freedom and democracy.
Okay, and we're doing this the same way we did the cropping. We watched the video. We decided where we wanted to include our questions, and then we listened to it again, and we just paused it when we got right there.
Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to click on the question, and it's going to give you this option. You're going to see different options. You can do an open-ended question, you can do a multiple choice question, or you can have where they can comment in there. So for this one, we want them to actually type in, say, freedom and democracy.
We want to say, what does the Statue of Liberty stand for? And that's our question.
Please, liberty.
Yes, we'll just go. We're going to click, I'm going to click save right here. That saves our question. Now, let's go back and just let you see this.
There is a new class code. So I'm here, I'm a student. I've already logged in and showed you how to do that. I am going to go to my classes and I want to add one. So I'm going to put in the class code B.
We have a PDF file for on here on Edmodo for you to print out and give your students with step-by-step instructions. Or for the lower levels, you can enter in every one of your students yourself if you want to.
So it pulls up and it shows me that I have a new class called Class 1. So I click on there. It should pop right up. There it is. Upcoming assignments that I have due. You have history. It'll show you what assignments you've already done, which ones you have due soon, and which ones you have upcoming that maybe they haven't unlocked yet. So I go ahead and I click on it. And so if you're a student in a classroom, pop right up on your iPad. It has all of our questions, our audio, and it won't let me skip.
Now,
Been able to watch some other people Ed puzzles. How many of you feel like you have something you could actually use in your classroom? Good. Awesome. That's what our main goal was, and everybody feels like they have a good understanding of Ed puzzle now. Hopefully so. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tell you about the technology program that we're in at Coastal. So if you're interested in getting your master's degree, we can let you know all of the inside. Overview. It's a 30 credit program, 100% online, and it's practitioner focused, so you can, like we're full-time teachers and we're still in the program.